Hello guys, welcome. So, today is day 48. And yeah, we're back in KLYN Tag 8. And today we're planning to do more nullsec ratting. Because we really want to grind more ISK towards our goal of getting our 400 million. Since we are at 220 million at the moment, and we need 585 million, I believe it was. Let me have a look. It is a Harbinger blueprint, which we are after. And it does not show. Dang it. But I believe it was 585 million, which we need in total. So, our skill queue. Currently, we're learning Sharpshooter to improve the optimal range of our turrets. And next, we're going for Motion Prediction. And I believe... Yes, right. So we have about 10 days of training time. Oh, dang it. What is that? I put in a skill and I removed the skill. And now the queue is paused and I can't start it again. Have I reached the 5 million? No, I haven't reached the 5 million. So I'll drop this one here from queue. That's really odd. As an alpha clone, you can't start training with this skill queue because it extends beyond the 5 million clone state alpha training. But we were training just a second ago. I really don't get why it behaves like that. Let's get another skill. Still not. Another one. Also. Let's remove Mining Frigate 3. Now we're again. Okay. That is odd. Why was this working beforehand? Okay. Never mind. Daily opportunities for today. We have completed our monthly goal. So... we will get 10,000 more skill points when we complete this one. Unfortunately, we are not here where we are. We are not able to mine ore, nor we are able to scan for signatures. So the only daily goal we can go after is non-capsuleers. So we will start with first repairing the damage on our little ship here. Fortunately, this is very cheap. And now... oh yeah, the lenses are pretty damaged already. So we won't have those lenses for very long. So I'll just stick those in to have some backup lenses if our lenses suddenly blow up. Okay, so we got the Enduring Armor Repairer, we got the battery. Yeah, seems everything is all right. So let's undock and start doing some ratting. Hey, Trainer Dirk! Welcome! How was your day? Great to have you here. Good evening. Pun intended, I believe. Hope you have a safe flight. Your day was hot. Oh yeah, it was hot today. I must admit that. But my hard work paid off from the last week, where we basically prepared everything to get our pool assembled. So today wasn't as hot for me. And my kids were like basically the whole day in the pool and were enjoying the weather while I was working from my office. So yeah, today is another day. We need more ISK. And I hope those rats here will give it to us. Also, Dirk, since you are the first one in chat, there are now a few more emotes available, I believe. So we should be able to use new follower and also... Oh no. Ah! Yeah, right. Exactly. Thank you, X Parkway X. Thank you for following and welcome to the crew. So yeah, I had some emotes prepared. Or not prepared, but designed, so to say. And the first ones are ready. And unfortunately, some are still under review. Don't know why. Some are under review and some are not. But yeah, it is what it is. And there are two follower emotes and 2 subscriber emotes at the moment. But since in June, on the 25th of June actually, is going to be my birthday, I might try to create a little surprise for that day. Not sure what, but I have some things in mind, which I could do. So... let me see. Currently, our armor is working really good here. So we have no problems at all. And the Serpentis wing leader is going down. And now only the Serpentis sentry is missing. Oh, but my cap is really going down. Holy hell. Yeah, we're nearing the 5 million mark of our skill points here. We only have like a little less than 200,000 skill points left until we hit the cap of 5 million. And yeah, after that it's going to be funny. And I probably shouldn't be repairing all the time. Maybe that's why my cap is so low. Okay, all rats have been taken care of. Now let's see what we get from them. Also, Dirk, since you were able to use the emote, how you like the new emotes? What will your plan be if you hit the 5 million mark? You gonna get Omega? No, Elara will stay Alpha, but if people will use my buddy code, which I have on my Twitch profile, and they will create a new character for them. And on the first time, when they get Omega for that character, Elara will also get 15 days of Omega as well. So this way we will stay Alpha for the most part. So we won't be using the training queue anymore. We will mostly rely on the skill points we get through the monthly rewards and also through the daily rewards. What the hell? Just as I was talking. Holy shit. Enduring warp disruption field generator. Already perfect. Like, there couldn't have been better loot here. And since this is the first belt, I will just warp back to the station and drop off the loot real quick, because I definitely don't want to lose this one. Yes, what I was talking about is that people are able to contribute to the challenge, and also if they are not able to donate anything, but they still want to help out Elara, they can by just creating a new character for themselves if they need one. Like, if they need a new character, then they could just create a new one, and then if they get Omega on this character, Elara will also get some Omega. And this way, Elara will maybe have some Omega content in the future. or we will stay alpha. Like, no one knows. I personally think this is a really cool idea because it leaves it open of what kind of content Elara is going to do, and also makes it really engageable and interactive for you as the viewers. How do you like this idea? Do you think that is cool, or do you think this is not cool? Like, just give me your honest feedback. If you don't think that is a good idea, then I might need to think about other plans. But this is my current plan, which is where it is at the moment. So, oh dang it! I warped back to the same belt again, right? Holy shit! Yeah, I believe I went back to the same. Oh no! It is a different belt, actually. Okay, cool. I thought I was warping back to the same belt, but since there are more rats alive here and no wrecks, this seems to be another belt. So we got 3 destroyers and a battle cruiser. So let me see what we can do here. We definitely want to focus the destroyers, since they do so much damage to us. This one here will be the first one. Bit harsh to make a new account to be able to help with Omega. Maybe people can be allowed to donate plaques in game, so you can farm ISK, so they can farm ISK to help you out. Yeah, this is another thing which I have thought about, but this would need basically this would require me to violate the rule of not accepting anything than skins in contracts. But if the first plan basically doesn't work out, then I will think about another solution. But for the moment, I thought this would be a cool idea, because if we go with like the first plan, which I had, the benefit of this would be that I would not need to violate my own rules. Like, I would still be able to stick to my rules and not. Oh hell! I should use my afterburner, otherwise I will be toast here. So, because this way I wouldn't need to trade directly with any, but the Omega basically would just be added to my account without me even noticing. So that's why I think this is a really cool idea. It was actually not my idea, but the idea came from a viewer of me, which is also a streamer called Sniper Chris. And he had this idea when I raided him, and I thought, hey, this is a really cool idea. I will definitely think about that, and yeah, so that's how I ended up with that one. So next one is the Serpentis infantry. Let's go with this one. So yeah. Next project basically after the garden, since we got the pool assembled now, the next project will be to improve the stuff around the house, because we have neglected some of that while we spent so much time in the garden. And yeah, so we will need to work on our terrace, for example. We will also need to work in the house and clean up a bit, since the flat looks kind of messy at the moment. But yeah, everything comes after each other. So I'm pretty glad that we finally got the pool assembled now, and that we and our kids, and of course me and Mrs. Wombat, can enjoy the pool and the cool cold water when the weather is as hot as today. And the weather is even getting hotter. Like, I saw that the forecast talked about being as hot like 38 degrees in the next weeks. So that will be really, really hot. And I'm so glad that I will be able to jump in the pool when it's as hot as this. Usually I just live in the dark when something like that happens, because then I will just close all the windows shut and stay in the dark basically the whole day, only using some lights inside just to keep the heat out. Yeah, same here. Trainer Dirk, I don't know exactly where he came from. You were from the Netherlands, right? I only live at Netherlands, indeed. Eh, nice, cool. I remembered that, cool. Only I live at an apartment with my son, so we just go to friends with a pool. That's also a cool idea. I would say having friends... Oh no, why the hell? Stop! Holy hell. I almost shot the wreck. Having friends with a pool is indeed even better, I would say, than having your own pool, because you don't need to take care of the pool, but you can still enjoy all the benefits of having a pool. Because there is some work that comes with having a pool, and it's not too less. Like, you basically need to check water, you need to put the chemicals in, you need to get out all the bugs and bees and stuff that falls inside your pool. Yeah, so basically you need to take care, hold it clean, and also take care of the water and the water levels and water attributes. Indeed. But I do host barbecues at their house to show my gratitude. Yeah, that's a very cool thing to do. Like, one hand washes the other, and you do barbecues, and he allows you to be in the pool with your kids. I think that's perfect, to be honest. Like how it should be. Like, unfortunately, we don't have much friends here. It mostly comes from our kids, basically. That if they throw a birthday party... Oh, cool, look. I forgot some wrecks here. Interesting. I might as well loot them now. That when the people, when our kids invite other kids for their birthdays and other things, then sometimes their parents come with them, and then basically we connect with them. But usually, since I'm not going out as much, only for like doing grocery shopping, and we also we are not natives here. Like, we moved here not long ago. I think 1 or 2 years, and I'm not like invested in any groups, in any sports activities and stuff like that, where I would meet a lot of other people. So basically, my own only friends which I have are through which I've met online, basically. Like, I played Guild Wars 2 before. I played a lot of other MMOs before. Like, for example, I played a MMO which was called Alots Online. I met a lot of friends there, which I still have contact until now. And yeah, the other parts basically come from League of Legends. But basically not so much. And the most part comes from Guild Wars 2, because I played Guild Wars 2 since 2012, 2011, something like that. And yeah, met a lot of people there. And we also meet sometimes in the year. They come here and then we meet in person. But mostly my friends are like online. I don't have much friends which I see regularly. Basically, I have no friends which I see regularly. The only friends I have, I met like 1 or 2 times a year. So for me, it's cool to be here to chat with you guys. Otherwise, I won't have much social interaction outside of my own family. Okay, so let's see, what have we got here? We have got a scope stasis grappler. We also got some Valkyrie drones. Nothing too special here, but I believe that's fine. So, how is you, Dirk? Do you have many friends which you meet regularly? Or are you as me?
Drive active.
So, like, I don't want to sound too sad here. Like, I still enjoy my life. I have a great family. I have great kids, and we can do a lot of stuff here. We live in the Black Forest. We have beautiful hiking trails, and it's not like I sit here and I'm very lonely all the time. It's just I don't have much stuff going outside of my own family. Hey, Stoffel! Great you're here. How was your day?
Docking permission requested.
Not yet anymore. When I became a single dad, I lost friends because I have to hold myself to my son routine, but a lot of online friends. Hot. Yeah, basically, if you just want to describe how your day was in one word, hot. Yeah, Stoffel, I've already said it was also pretty hot here, but I'm so glad that I finally got my pool assembled last week, and we can now enjoy the fruits of our hard work and enjoy some cool water while it's so freaking hot outside. So let me see where I was. I think I was at this one. Maybe this one was the next. Yeah, that's pretty nice. My kids were enjoying the pool today. Basically the whole day. They went like as soon as we had lunch, they went in the pool and then stayed in there until basically the evening. And unfortunately, I didn't have much time in the pool today because, like I said, I need to work today, and after that I had to mow the lawn. But after I've taken care of those, I could get into the pool and have at least 1 or 2 hours. Okay, there are 2 battleships here, a Flotilla Admiral and a Baron. Flotilla Admiral is really great because this is exactly the ship which I told you last time, which gives such a high bounty. So it's really, really good. Like, only this ship here gives 1.1 million ISK bounty. So that is a really, really good find. If it's been is where I can understand. Oh wait, I can't concentrate on 2 things at the same time. If it's been like it is here, I can understand why. It's meant to be even worse tomorrow. I'm glad that we don't have like desert hot weather here and people die. So That is a plus, I would say. It's just very unpleasant to be outside. Like, I'm usually doing my walks with Maya in the morning, and then when the sun comes out at lunchtime, then I will just shut all the windows and live in the dark like a mole. More day of the hot weather, then there is storms forecast, so one extreme to the other. Ah, dang it. Yeah, that is then very unfortunate. Like if you have one extreme weather after the other. That's really not cool. Hopefully you're safe where you are, like you don't have problems with like hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff like that. Oh, we have a lot of wrecks to scoop here once we have dealt with the battleships. But first, I really want to get rid of the cruiser here. Oh, we have another ad break coming in. So, get some snacks, do some stretches, and I'll see you in 90 seconds. I will start working on the flotilla, Admiral, in the meantime, since this one has the most amount of bounty. So, let's see. Unfortunately, my Imperial Navy multi-frequency crystals are almost half burnt. So I won't be using them much longer. Now I'm in UK, so just the humidity when it's hot. Also live in a hilly area, so flooding isn't a problem when there's a lot of rain. Okay, that's great, yeah. We also live on a hill, by the way. Like when it rains, you can really see the water going down the street, and I'm always glad that I live on a hill and not down in the village where everything would get flooded if the rain is too damn much. Like in Germany last year there was a lot of floods, and yeah, always glad to live on a hill when I see this in TV. But also, it's always a plus, Stoffel, if you live outside the big cities, because I think if you would be like in London or Dublin or any of the big cities in UK or Ireland, then you would basically be cooked. Because in Berlin, it's also, when it's hot, it's so much hotter inside the city than when you're outside in the villages. In my house, floods there is going to be under 30 feet of water. Yeah. I live in a suburb of Sheffield, not in the city center. Yeah, Sheffield. I somehow heard the name of your village. Sheffield. Was there a famous TV series which happened there? Somehow this name sounds really familiar to me. Not really sure where I heard it from yet. Like I watched a lot of American TV shows. For example, like I said in one of the past streams, I'm a really big fan of the great TV series The Office. Though to say the old version, I don't really like the new one. I like the old version with how was the actor called? With Steve Carell. Yeah, Steve Carell was the main actor of The Office, and I really enjoyed this one. I saw that they created like a new version of The Office, I just can speak for me, but I don't really enjoy this one. Like, there are so many occasions where they made a TV series or a movie worse by redoing it because the classic was just better. The full Monty film was based in Sheffield. Oh, that could be true. I watched a lot of Monty Python films, actually. I don't know if the name is the same in English, but in Germany we had a film called Ritter der Kokosnuss, which basically translates to Knights of the Coconut. And this was a Monty Python film, and I enjoyed this so much, this movie. Wait. I'm not on a good course at the moment, but I just want to loot this wreck here before I engage on this battleship here. So let's do this now. And also, Stoffel, you missed the warp disruption field generator, which I dropped when I started. Lol, that's not a Monty Python film. It was about a load of steelworkers who decided to do male strip shows. The full Monty. Okay, then no, then I probably don't know this. I thought you meant with Monty Python, but yeah, if you meant something other, then I totally got this wrong. I also still have on my watch list, I definitely need to watch the new League of Legends inspired TV show Arcane. I watched the first series, but the first season, but I haven't watched the second season yet. So I definitely need to watch this because the first season was great. Like, I really enjoyed it. But at the moment I'm just waiting because there isn't much good TV shows or a streaming series out for me to watch. So mostly I'm watching YouTube at the moment, so not really into watching TV series. So almost the second battleship. Dang it. I had a quick look. When we started, we had about 220 million ISK. So keep this number in mind, and we'll look at the end of the stream how much ISK Elara was able to make through bounties towards her goal of 585 million. Or let's just do 600, because I think that's easier to keep in head. So what we got here? We got a Wasp. We also got another Enduring Armor Repairer. So if we lose our current one, we could just go for the next one. Some Predator drones. Okay. By the way, what is our current state on the career program? We still are missing the mining agents for the industrialist. And we are missing some stuff for the soldier of fortune. So that's also something which we need to do. But we don't need to hurry. But it will be very important once we hit the 5 million skill point cap. So let's see here. Medium wreck. Okay. I think most of the modules we get here are just good for reprocessing. because we won't be using a lot of those, like the blasters, for example. We won't be using any blasters, and also no of the no lead and railgun ammunition. But most of the stuff here we could use to reprocess it and to be able to basically get the minerals from them. So that's, I think, why this is a very great activity to do, because on one hand we are able to get a lot of ISK for Elara, and on the other hand we are also getting a lot of modules which we can reprocess for minerals in the future. So just need to see which belt I'm at so I can remember it. Okay, so let's dock, and then we'll go to the next one. What is those notifications here? Ah, daily reward auto-redeemed. Skinner sequencer reward. Oh, that is actually a great call. I should look at my redeemables and see if anything runs out very soon. At the moment, we have 11 days, 7 days. So no. The next reward will expire in 7 days. Hey, Chrono! Great you're here.
Permission requested. Docking request activated.
So, how was your day? And also, have you had a look at the new emotes yet, which I have created? Unfortunately, one of the emotes is still under review, but you should be able to use at least 1 if you're a follower and 3 if you're a subscriber. Still chugging along. These were these are the old emotes. Let me show you the new ones. Like the old emotes, like this one here, those are just the stock emotes which I purchased and then uploaded. But these here, this one, and this one. This one I have custom made just for my channel by a designer. So we have a 07 and a, yeah, you found them, great. Yeah, like if I have some sub money, I will always try to get some more of those, so we get a little selection. But for the moment, these are all the emotes which I have custom made. And there's one more for followers. Unfortunately, this is still under review, so we will need to wait until the next stream, I believe, until it is available. So, Chrono, we were talking about the weather. And how hot was it at your place today? Abyssal weather. Firestorm. That is a great call. I need to remember this, actually. Firestorm. But hopefully you weren't meeting any Triglavians, because I heard those are very mean inside the Firestorm Abyssals. 92 and windy currently. Okay, but if it's windy, that is not that bad, right? Because I think hot weather is a lot worse if it's not windy, but if like there is no wind at all. Meeting Tricks would be an exciting day. Are you living in a city center or are you living in a village? You are better off waiting till you hit the 5 million cap to finish the Outstanding Act program. That way the free SP is added on top of the 5 million cap, and you can add it to extra skills. If you do it before, it gets added to your current SP and you stop learning. I don't think this is quite right, Stoffel, because I already have some SP claimed, and those is sitting here in my redeemables, you see? And also inside the redeemables of the career program itself. So here you can see in this window, when I scroll down, come on. There are so many rewards here. Here you see the 100,000 skill points. And those weren't added directly to my current skill points. So I think it does really not matter if I do it now or I do it later. If it's not going directly onto my skill points, then I should be fine. But that's just how I would put it. Like, maybe there is a catch and it's actually... it would actually be better to wait. But from my current standpoint, I would say this doesn't really make much of a difference. When were those from? Thought CCP had made it so they don't go to the redeem queue anymore. I think that is only with the dailies. Like, if you do the daily opportunities, those will stack here, but they will be auto-claimed, which you see here, for example. I got a notification where it says daily reward auto-redeemed. And these were basically Skinner sequencer rewards. No, they changed it to app career program, so it can't be farmed. Maybe then it isn't working as they expect it to work, because like you saw, I haven't redeemed any of those rewards yet. But you know what could be? It could be that as soon, at the moment you have it here in the claim window for your rewards. But as soon as you claim them here, they are not going inside the redeemable window here, but they will go directly to the account. That could be. But since I have all my rewards still in that window here, and I haven't clicked claim on those, they haven't gone to the redeem window. So that maybe that's why they are not yet on the account. I think that is the thing that which they might have changed. So it doesn't go into the redeem window here, but it will go directly to your account when you claim them. Could that be possible? I'll find you a link to the patch notes. Yeah, sure. Do that. I'll take a look at those. There's a prospect. Is a prospect dangerous for me? Should I be worried? A prospect is just a mining ship, right? Or should I be worried? Because it is heading towards my location? Or... let's see, if it's in 2 AU, then I probably need to warp. Prospect is often used as a tackle. Okay. So I will watch here if it comes back, but currently it seems it's further away than it was before. Yeah, okay, it warped away. It was at 5 AU, but then it warped away, basically. Oh, but you say it has a covert cloak. Okay, so yeah, even it could be possible that the prospect is approaching me. and I just don't see it because it is cloaked. And covert cloak means that it is also able to warp with that cloak, right? That is the difference. Okay, but it seems someone has left the system, and I believe this is the prospect, so... but on the other hand, if the prospect really comes close and tackles me, I could just obliterate it, right? Because a prospect is not fitted with very strong weapons and tank, so I should be able to just overheat my lasers and burst it down. Or is that wrong? Also, the whole "it's a minor, I'll ignore it" bonus. Yeah, that is true. Like, I also felt for that. Okay, but I should be able to obliterate it. That is good to know at least. So am I being hit? No. Okay, great. So I need to approach the shadow... Wait. Wait a second. This is a faction ship, right? Shadow Serpentis? That should be a faction ship, right? I think those will be a faction ship. We have 6 million bounties. Yeah, that's definitely a faction ship. So now I'm stoked. Now we'll see what this is. Maybe it drops something cool which we can use. Well, it's a frigate. Hadn't looked into how tanky they can be, but they will be quick to summon friends. Also correct. Shadow Serpentis are the Serpentis rare spawn. Okay, cool. So let's go and see if we're able to burst this one down here. Drops tags, modules, and ammo. Yeah, like I don't really need the ammo, but if it drops a module, which I could use, like if it drops some arbitrary module which I'm not really able to use, then that's shit. But for me, you know what is the most important thing? This thing here, even if it does not drop anything, this will give me 6 million ISK bounty. You know how much that is for me? That's like crazy. That's about 50 minutes or 40 minutes of ratting. Patch notes for the 26th of March 2025. Air Career Program. Migrating rewards from the redeem queue to being character bound. Item rewards will be delivered to ship cargo, home station, or to the current station character is currently in. Skill point and ISK rewards will be automatically redeemed to the character's account. Yes, Stoffel, then it is probably, like I said it, that they will be delivered to the character or redeemed directly once you claim them in this reward window here in the Air Career Program. But if you haven't claimed them here, then they won't be delivered. Because this is the only way I can see that. Yeah, so if you don't claim, that's fine. Exactly. And since I haven't claimed any of those rewards yet, I think we're totally fine doing the career program. That's why I did it in the last streams. Okay, so let's have a look. What is inside the wreck? And we got a Shadow Serpentis Heavy Stasis Grappler. Nice. Unfortunately, I can't use this, so it is a very unuseful module for me. And since I can't sell it, this is also not worth very much for me. So probably it will just lie around until we have a ship which can use this one. But yeah, nice. we've got ourselves a faction module. So let's do a quick bookmark here. I will call it loot today, something like that. And then I warp back to the station and I will drop it. Now you have to get out with it. Yeah, that's sure. Like, but I have no worries. Like, I could just leave it in the station here because I really don't plan on reprocessing this module. And since it is a heavy stasis grappler, I can only get this one on a battleship or maybe a battle cruiser. I believe it's a battleship. Variations. Heavy stasis grappler. Battleships and capital ships, yeah. So it can only be fitted to battleships. And that means I won't be able to use it for any time soon. Dude, Ironman challenges always drop the craziest faction stuff. Can't use it? Here, have 10. Yeah, sure. Always, if you can't use something, then you will get it. The only thing that I got, which is actually pretty useful, is, let me show you this, Shadow Serp. I already got a Shadow Serpentis damage control when I was here the last time in Nullsec, and I did some belt ratting. And the Shadow Serpentis damage control, I'm actually able to use this one. I'm just not sure which ship I will put this on, because this will make a hefty price tag and probably a gankable target. So this needs to be a wise decision. I'm expecting an officer module drop at some point. It would be just his luck on an Ironman challenge. Maybe. I have never seen an officer module yet, so I don't even know how those look like. All of them. Oh, hey, says X Hobo. Welcome. Great you're here too. They are worth billions. Okay. He gets an officer, all of us may turn up its system. Yeah. Maybe if I don't know, those drop from specific NPCs, I guess, right? So probably I will be here and I say, oh, guys, look here, I found a really cool NPC. And then suddenly 50 people join my local and I'm, oh shit, now I should go and get away fast. Yes, specifically named NPC, often found in belts in their home region. Okay, crazy, yeah. But you know, this is a very cool stream already because I started the stream in the first belt, like really the first belt I went into. I got a, what is this module called? A warp disruption field generator. So that's already a big plus. And now we got the faction spawn, which netted us another 6 million ISK bounty and also give us a faction module, which unfortunately we're not able to use, but maybe we're able to use it in the future. We'll see. Like at the moment, I think it wouldn't be a wise decision to go further than Battlecruiser. So probably after we hit our Battlecruiser, we will stay at the Battlecruiser range and just farm more minerals. So we are self-sufficient and can build multiple of those ships. And then we can also take them into dangerous space. But I think at the moment, and since we're an alpha and can't really use Tech 2 stuff, because like we can use it, but it will be hard to drop, since we would need to kill a lot of players and hope that they have T2 stuff on them. And so far, the only time or the only way a PvP fight went when I engaged in one was me dying. So I don't have high hopes of getting T2 stuff from PvP kills. And yeah, so basically I think a battleship is not really a wise decision to go after we got to the battlecruiser. But first we need to battlecruiser, and then we can think about getting another ship or not. I really would like to go down the route of getting a faction ship, like maybe a Navy Ogura, a Ogura Navy issue would be a cool ship to go for. Or if we really go into how is it called, missiles, like we said in the past, then maybe also a Gila could be an option. But for this we will need Omega, because we need planetary interaction, and at the moment we don't have access to this. The only way a PvP fight goes is me dying. Sums up my experience. Great. So you're having the same experience than I have. Like, I really want to get at least one kill in the future. That is one of my big goals for Ilara, to have at least one PvP kill. I don't care if it's an AFK miner. I just want one green thing on my kill board. That would be cool. But yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll dive into faction warfare again. Maybe we're able to get a kill in faction warfare, or maybe we're somehow able to get some combat probes, and we could try to scan down people in low-sec, for example. Okay, let's see what we have here. Still a lot of those modules. I need to think about how to get all the modules or the minerals to my high-sec base, or I could just set up a second base here in this system by just getting blueprints here. And oh no, but I haven't looked. Maybe this station here does not have all the services which I need to live off. Oh yeah, and I see there is an ad break at the moment, so see you guys in 90 seconds again. So here we are. Okay. We have looted the belt, and we still have a little bit more, so let's jump to the next one and let's see what we find there. Like, I don't think we will find another faction spawn today. I think that's too good to be true. But yeah, maybe we'll get some more warp disruption field generators. That would also be a very cool thing. A high captain. I believe those are also not bad in bounties. No, 225, 215. Oh yeah, so those are the ones which have the most bounties for the battlecruiser range, but not comparable to the battleships. Like you saw earlier, the battleships are between 600,000 for the lowest one, which is a... what was this thing called? A Commodore. The Commodore gives around 600,000 ISK bounty. And then we have the Flotilla and the High Admiral or Rear Admiral, which give around 950,000 to 1.1 million ISK bounties. So let's get rid of cruisers first, since those are always the biggest problem for me. And the next one. Because I really hate the wrecking shots of the cruisers. At the moment, our tank is holding up very good. Not sure if that will stay, though. Okay. Don't forget, if you get into a system with high risk modifier, you could double the bounty. That is true. I know that, but I have great experience in this system here. I know the ins and outs since I have lived here for some time. And I know this is a very quiet system and I can rat here a long time. But in the other systems, there isn't much problem with pirates ganking you in belts. But I know specifically that, let me show you. I'm currently here. But if I would go up the ladder and see where the bounties are higher, statistics, I believe. No, not statistics. Geography. So here we have bounty payouts. There are much higher bounties in those 4 systems here, for example. But also in those 4 systems where the bounty payout is 200%. Now let's just do a different and let's change it to what is it? Let me show ships destroyed in the last 24 hours. And here we have 5 ships, 1 ship, and here in this system we have basically 0. So at the moment there doesn't seem to be much activity here, but usually those systems there are a lot more dangerous because those are the entrance systems to Syndicate from, I think it was Verge Vendor, like from the Galantis base. I don't really know which region it is, but I believe it was this one here. Yeah, it's Vestouf. So if you go from Vestouf and then you go here into, or from here, Orvol. Yeah, Orvol. It was this system. So if you go from Orvol, then you need to go through these systems. And there's a lot of gate camps going around there. And since we're in nullsec, the gate camps are not just, okay, then I will jump back and I will be safe, like I did last time. But then I will have to deal with bubbles. And since I'm not in a fast and nimble ship, I think I would take the short end of the stick. So that's why I have decided to stay here, where we have 150% bounty modifier. So I will be able to rat for longer, and we still have a lot higher bounties than we have in low-sec, for example. Does this make sense somehow to you, or do you think that doesn't make any sense, what I'm saying here? Like, we could try it out. We could go to these systems. Like I said, I just don't know the systems and all the stuff that is around there. But I know these systems here. So that's why I know that I can rat here a long time. Because I think personally that there is nothing more frustrating than when you always, like, I don't have a problem with changing plans. Don't get me wrong here. But always changing plans and never being able to do the stuff that you want, that is annoying. So let's drop off all the stuff we got. And let's see. How much do we have here? We have... Oh, nice. We got another AEK compact. Those are always nice because those give us a nice amount of drone damage bonus. Nah, it makes sense, lol. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's always a thing to consider, to change something. For me, it just, at the moment, makes more sense to stick to this system and have more time ratting and actually being able to generate more ISK. And after that, after we have the battle cruiser, then we don't have to grind as much ISK, I believe, right? Because the other goals are not as grind heavy in terms of ISK. So we could just do missions, for example. We could go into wormholes, and if we die, we can just build up the ship by minerals again. But the biggest problem with the battle cruiser is the big upfront cost in terms of mineral cost, in terms of ISK cost for the blueprint. So that is the biggest problem for me, and the first barrier that I need to take. And after we have conquered the first barrier, after that I think this will be a lot easier. So once we have the blueprint, I think we will have a lot easier time. Oh, nice, look here. The 6 million bounties together with the payout netted us 10 million bounties in total. Yeah, one of the pain points of running combat sites, some days you log in and it's all wormholes or somebody else has cleared the field. Exactly. And from what I did in the past, I think, maybe I'm wrong here, but in terms of ISK per hour, so to say, although this is not a metric I'm going for specifically, I think this one here has a very high and easy payout. Since I just warp from belt to belt, I just kill a few ships. I don't need to accept and complete missions. I don't need to scan down combat sites and maybe get the combat site, or then someone is in the system and I need to escape again, like we had with Tefcross last time when they were pursuing my arbitrator. And this here is very chilling. It's easy. And after I have done all the asteroid belts in this system, I could still do another thing. Like I could warp or jump back into my clone in Simela, get my magnate out and jump into some wormholes, for example. Or do some faction warfare or do something else. But this is one of the good ways of making ISK as an Ironman, I believe. The only thing is that is probably not the most exciting one to do. But I think it's still more exciting than doing missions, because you never know what you will face. You'll just warp to a belt and see what's in there. And it could be there's something cool, like the faction spawn, or there's nothing. Let me have a look. We're almost full in cargo again. Oh, let's loot this. Okay, so I will go back to base real quick, since I want to drop off my loot. And I think it is time to look for another giveaway today. Let me see. What do we have here? We wanted to do the Dradimin last time. Hey, Dial M. Thank you for following. I hope you also had a great day today. Stoffel, could you create a giveaway for the Dradimin versus Red Force skin for me? If you're still here. Like, otherwise I will do it myself. So let's undock again. Yeah, good, thanks. Messing about on a new alpha clone. Oh, cool. What you're doing on this alpha clone? Are you also pursuing the lifestyle of an Ironman? Or are you doing something else? Or is this your first account? and you're basically a completely new player. I don't remember where I was. I would believe it was this one.
Drive active.
Okay, so Stuffle doesn't seem to be here, so I will start the giveaway. Let me set it up real quick. I set Dramiel Red Force skin. And let's do... Okay, so the giveaway is started. You should be able to join the giveaway by using !by node as one word. So if you want to enter the giveaway for the Red Force Dramiel skin, let me show you how it looks like so you know what you're going after. Sorry, was AFK getting a brew? No problem. I've started the giveaway myself. So this is the Dramiel Red Force skin. So if you want to earn this blue and red baby here, please enter !by node and you will be entered for the giveaway. And there we have the first one. Great. Like, I will conclude giveaways no matter how much people are in there. So if only a few people join the giveaway, then the odds are very great for you. Now are you jumping on? Okay, I see. So let's see. We got this one here. By the way, Stoffel, when did you went AFK? Let me look for a moment. Because I don't know what you missed. You got this, you got the faction drop, right? So that one you didn't miss. You just went AFK after that. And there goes my moral objections to gambling. Yeah, that's true. I also have some moral objections to gambling. Yeah, was here for that. Okay, yeah, great. So then you haven't missed a lot. We just got more loot. And we got the bounty payout. So already we started. How long is the stream now going? 1 hour and 23 minutes ago. We started the stream with 220 million ISK. And now we have 234 million ISK. So we have made 14 million ISK. Okay, this is 8, so almost 15 million ISK in 1 hour and 20 minutes, basically. So that doesn't sound too bad to me. Like for an Ironman, I think that's really good. But unfortunately, we have to get so much ISK to get the blueprint. But like I said earlier, I think once we have the blueprint for the Harbinger, this will be a lot easier. But look at the goal. We almost hit the goal of 250 million. Like, we only need 16 million more. And then we have hit our intermediate goal of getting 250 million ISK. So then we can create a new goal. Pretty good, to be honest, especially in a destroyer. Yeah. That is true. Like, if you factor in that we're only in the destroyer, then it's even better. But our lasers are currently very damaged, so we are at 50%. So that's why I have took the multi-frequency lenses with me, because I'm not sure how long those will last. Most likely we will need to do more faction warfare once those wear out and get another flight of those. I don't remember the prices, so I need to look the prices up. I only know that I remember that I had to get like 10 lenses, but I don't know how much loyalty points I needed to spend to get this. The sooner you get the blueprint, the sooner you can mine more and research build reduction. That is true. Like, I can research the time and material efficiency on the blueprint. Hey, Lucas! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. And thank you, Raptor Rage XX. So, how was your stream, Lucas? Thank you, Lions T. Lions Blade. So, I only was able to catch the first part of your stream, and then I had to get my own stuff. And yeah, Lucas is, by the way, doing his own Ironman challenge, also on Twitch. He has a little different rule set than I have, but he does it basically, he uses stuff which he gets from career missions. Like everything he earns from NPCs is his, but he is not engaging with any players. Like I am allowing myself to be in fleets, for example, so I can also enjoy some group content, but he's not allowing him this. So that's another thing. Hey, Cyber Socrates. What ship are you flying? I'm currently flying a Coercer. Like, I'm sticking to Mars ships only, since my character, which is called Elara Virel, and she is a Mar noble woman, and that's why basically if you want to hear the backstory, you can use the command. There's a chat command called !story. And there you can see the backstory of Elara. I'm also doing captain's log-like entries on my Discord for every episode I stream from the eyes of Elara. So if you don't like, if you just want to recap on what happened from the eyes of my character, then you can always read on those in the Discord. And yeah, I'm not using a Retribution Lion's Blade because this would require me to have Omega, and I'm only an Alpha character. Lion's Blade helped show off the Retribution in Blitz Electrical T1s, and it was insane. Oh yeah, I saw a YouTube video sometimes in the past. I think it was Ace Face. Which was rocking Retributions in T1. Got a 2.2 billion Retribution. Okay, that's a little bit more than his Retribution was worth. Okay, crazy. It's cool to see different challenge modes in EVE. Yeah, I also think that it's really cool to have like different approaches and also have some alternative content. Like usually if you go on Twitch, you only see people which are doing like PvP stuff usually, or mission running. But you don't see very much Ironman content, so I really like that more people are enjoying this kind of playstyle and are doing their own challenges. Like I started with my challenge in at the end of January, basically, and this is also my only character, by the way, so I'm not rocking any other characters. I don't have a main character, so this is my once and only character. And we started in January, and yeah, we have been going for 84 streams. Like the stream title says day 84, which means actually that it is 84 streams, because the actual character age of Elara is a little bit older. I believe 100 something. Or are we less than 100? I'm not sure. Let me have a quick look. Show info. Come on. Show info. It's 146 days actually. Hope it's got a sexy skin. Yeah, Stoffel. This is another thing where we differ. Like, I always know that people are want to contribute something to this thing you're doing, and Elara is not accepting any items, but and not any ISK, but she is accepting skins. So every skin you see here have been gifted by viewers, so I'm pretty grateful for that. And this allows me to rock some cool skins every time. Nice. Can I check out your fit? Sure. This is my fitting. I am using small focused pulse laser once in the highs. I have a monopropellant enduring afterburner, a compact battery, 2 compact heatsinks, and a enduring armor repairer, as well as 3 capacitor control circuits. Because without the capacitor control circuits, I would only have 1 minute and 25 seconds. But more importantly, I would not be able to keep my lasers running forever without the afterburner. 84 or 48? It's 48. Sorry, maybe I've spelled that wrong. But it's actually 48. So day 48 today. That means actually 48 days of me playing. Like, in the time span of 164 days, I had 84 days to play. And the other times was just like having the skill queue running in the background, basically. Sad you can't use T2 items. Yeah, that is a downside when playing as an Ironman. You can use T2 items. Like, I also have some T2 items. Let me have a look. I have a ballistic control system too. I have some inertial stabilizers too. Multispectrum shield hardener too. Also some hobgoblins. Because this is stuff I've looted from wrecks I found. But it requires invention, which is Omega. Yeah, exactly. Building Tech 2 is off the table. But I am able to loot Tech 2 stuff. Like, if I am able to kill someone, or if I loot a wreck, which I randomly find in space, then I will be able to loot Tech 2 stuff. But other than that, I need to stick to Meta and T1 modules. And so far, this has working out great. Can you use Tech 2 as an alpha? Yes, you can use Tech 2 as an alpha. You can use, I believe it is some Tech 2 modules, like not all of it. For example, you can't use the cloak, which I showed you here. You can't use the covert ops cloaking device. This one is locked for Omega, but I'm able to use the warp disruptors and also the Tech 2 light drones. I'm also not able to use Tech 2 medium drones and not able to use Tech 2 large drones, as well as not large turrets. I can use Tech 2 medium turrets, but not large turrets. Okay, so nothing here in the belt. Since you haven't been able to see the last streams of mine, I will get you on board what happened so far. What is your favorite ship to fly? I started with an Impera. My next ship was a Punisher. After that, I went to the Coercer, and my current ship, which I personally love to fly, is my Arbitrator, which is this one here. So this is the Arbitrator I'm rocking for combat sites and level 3 missions. I'm doing level 3 missions and combat sites with this one here. So yeah, that's my favorite ship to fly, if you would put it like that. But the most DPS has this one here. Nice. So if I give you a skin, will you use it on it? Sure, of course. If it is a skin, which I don't have yet. Let me show you. I have currently the Aurora Universalis. I have the Cold Iron. I have a Crowns and Swords in Imperial Navy. Other than that, I have not any skin than this. So if you want to give me a skin, of course I will use it. The only thing I need to say for transparency that I'm currently in nullsec because as you can see on the top of my stream, my main goal is to get a Harbinger blueprint to build a Harbinger ship, this one here, and it costs from NPC orders, it costs 585 million ISK. And currently we are at 234 million ISK. So there's still a long way to go until I hit the goal to get the Harbinger blueprint. So that's why I'm down here in nullsec to farm ISK through bounties. And we have another ad break coming in. So see you guys in 90 seconds. I will just look for a new belt to ret in this in the meantime.
Warp drive active.
But hopefully it's not a full screen ad. I know I have stream inlay ads enabled, so you should still be able to view the stream. I'm not sure if you're able to see the if you are able to hear the audio. I know that you're able to see the image, but I'm not sure if you see the audio as well. Okay, so we have a battle cruiser and 2 destroyers here. So let's have a look. Okay. So is this coming closer? Does not really look like it. Maybe I need to go a little bit more upwards. And there is a contract. An Arbitrator Purity of Throne skin. Thank you very much. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you. And also, thank you for following Pixel Trace. Welcome to the crew. So, I think you have a competent Stoffel now. Since Stoffel has been probably the person which has sent me the most amount of skins yet. And yeah, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate this. Thank you. So what I was trying to say, Limeblade. So I went to faction warfare in the past because I wanted to get some faction drones for my arbitrator. So also, if some of you want to watch like previous episodes, unfortunately, Twitch is deleting VODs after, I believe it's 6 days for affiliates, something like that, not sure, or 14 days. So you are not really able to catch up on previous episodes. So that's why I am uploading all my previous episodes on YouTube. So you can find me, I believe it's this one here. Yeah. You can find me on YouTube, and you're able to watch every episode from Elara's journey from day 1. So if you want to see like how was Elara able to get her first frigate, What struggles did she have to get to her first destroyer, everything like that, then you can watch everything on YouTube. Everything is there. Nice skin. Yeah, Stoffel. It is a nice skin. I haven't looked at it though. I need to actually have a look at the skin. Purity of the Throne. Oh, it's a white skin. Cool. Like a pure white skin. Also very nice. So, yeah. Like I said, our current goal is getting to a Harbinger. And we have started the stream today with 220 million ISK. And so far, we were able to get about 15 million ISK. Yeah, 15 million ISK basically, which came from the bounties. But also we had a faction drop not long ago. Let me show you. Shadow. We got a Shadow Serpentis Heavy Stasis Grappler. Unfortunately, the value on this does not mean anything to Elara because she is not able to use the market. So basically, this is just a fancier version of a module which Elara is not able to use since heavy stasis grapplers are only able to be used on, I believe it's battleships and above. So yeah. So we got 6 million ISK bounty from that Shadow Serpentis drop. But other than that, we're not able to use this one. However, in the past, I have also got another faction drop. A Shadow Serpentis damage control. And this one I am able to use. But I'm not using this one on my Coercer right now. Maybe this is something for the future Harbinger. Or we will take it for another ship we will do in the future. So we have had some luck with drops. We're just not able to use them. If you get scanners, can you try looking like 2 out of 10s, which gives some good faction drops? Yeah, but that's the thing, Lions Blade. Like I said just now, that I can't really use these faction drops that well. Also good bounties. I have done some, I believe it was 3 out of 10 escalations in the past. But unfortunately, there were always people coming in and trying to hunt me down. So I always needed to basically warp away and leave the site. So I wasn't able to complete any of those sites. Yet either it was through because not having enough DPS, or it was through being interrupted and not being able to complete the site. I was doing Blood Raider Yards, I believe. There was a Blood Raider Blood Yard, something like that. And I was hunted while doing those, and I needed to escape. So yeah, here in Nullsec, it's a lot chiller, a lot more chill than in Lowsec. So I have all my stuff in Highsec, like my base is located in Highsec, but you can ask the other ones here. Most of the time Elara has spent in Lowsec, like and Nullsec. Like this region where I'm in here, like Syndicate, has been a kind of home for Elara in, I believe, the first 10 or 15 episodes of her journey. So yeah, so this is a little bit of nostalgic coming back here. Nice, nice. You can do 2 out of 10s in that Coercer, I think, and they appear in Highsec. I also have a null base and a Highsec base. Yeah, I have brought some blueprints with me. Unfortunately, not the cursor blueprint itself, because I forgot it. But I have some blueprints with me, and I'm thinking about starting a second base here in Nullsec, because this station I'm in also have a clone base, so I can just jump to this clone, do some ratting here, and then 24 hours later jump back to Highsec and do stuff there. But for the moment, we're just staying here as long as we rat all the bells. And since I'm planning on doing a special stream tomorrow, yeah, right. I haven't told you about the special tomorrow. Like I said earlier, in my Ironman series, I am allowing myself basically my only rules. Like if you use the chat command !rules, you will see that my only rules, which I'm following, is that I can only use what I have either built or found in space myself. That means I can do everything else. I can join fleets. I can do missions with other people. I can join PvP action with other people. But as long as I haven't found it myself or I have built it myself, I can't use the module. Like loot splits at the end of the fleet are not anything. Do you have a salvager that could help you get good rigs? Of course, I have a good salvager, and I have also done a special in the past and flew some salvager behind people doing level 4 missions. Make some copies of the BPO and bring those. Don't risk moving the BPO if you don't have to. That is a very good idea, Stoffel. I think also Dark Arcanium on YouTube has recommended this to me as well. So once I'm back in Simela, I will most likely create a blueprint copy of my coercer. Which belt I am at? Hello. Okay. So let's dock. So let me talk about my special and also show you the salvager. So I have a second coercer here, Lion's Blade. Look here. Which is currently in Sharza. And this one has 4 tractor beams and also 4 salvagers on it. And it had a battery, but I stole it for my current coercer. So this is my salvaging boat, which rocks about 700 M3. And yeah, this one is able to salvage a lot and also pull it to myself, since I'm not able to use an MTU, because apparently MTUs, like the mobile tractor units, which everyone is recommending me why you don't build an MTU, is also locked behind Omega. So I can't build those without having planetary interaction set up. After watching this, I really want to start a hard Ironman series. Sure, do it. Like Lucas has started his own Ironman series. There is your Ironman series, or maybe yeah, but you're having a different kind of rule set, right, Lion's Blade? You're allowing yourself to use the stuff from NPCs, or am I confusing you right now? Mines will just be no player interactions. Yeah. So yeah, I have decided to go for this kind of rule set here, because I also set this on my Discord. In the end, if you go if you go for a rule set, the most important thing is you need to set a rule set which you can stick to for a very long time. I mean, your challenge, I believe, is limited, because you said that after you have hit the Air Career program completely, then you will you will go back to your main character. But if you are creating, like for I did here, if you're creating a character and you're basically not having a goal, an end goal, which you're working towards, but just go for, basically, you want to try to stick as long as possible, then you need to stick to your rule set. And if you make it too hard for yourself and you really don't enjoy it, then my end goal is to get Omega. That is a hard goal indeed. Like, I can say, or if you don't allow yourself to use the market, like sell to the player market, it will be very hard, because grinding ISK as an Ironman is so much harder if you are not able to sell anything. I like to be able to steal from people. My original rules I laid out in the forum in 2020 that had a biomass on pot death rule. The real challenge run would be making yourself use the default overview and UI settings. I probably won't be able to. Yeah, Lucas, that's also a funny thing. I tried to bring my wife to go after a similar kind of challenge in Guild Wars 2, and if you die, you have to delete your character and start from fresh. But she thought, she looked at me and said, like, "Are you crazy somehow?" Because yeah, not many people like to delete their characters if they die. Like in Diablo, that's very normal. If you play like hardcore mode, if you die, then your character is gone. But if the game is not designed around that, then I think that's hard. I probably won't be able to unless it's selling to NPCs. Yeah, then getting Omega is probably very hard, because you really need to grind 2 billion, I believe it is, or how much billion is a in terms of ISK? How much billions is Omega? The rule used to be no leaving the dungeon after you enter. If you die, dead forever. 3.6, 3.2. Okay, so yeah, that's quite a lot of ISK. And you see how much grind it is to do here just for 600 million. And now believe you don't need to grind 600 million, but more than 4 times than this. So that's why I think I won't be grinding for Omega, and I will just allow people who either send me Plex to be able to afford Omega, or I will go and not use Omega and just rely on people using my buddy code to create new accounts. And if they get Omega for the new account, then Elara will also get 15 days of Omega. And this way, it could be possible that Elara gets Omega for 15 days, but without actually interacting with other players or trading for that. But yeah, these are just ideas in my head. At the moment, I'm not yet at the 5 million. I will be in 9 days, so it will be not long until Elara will hit the 5 million cap. And then I will first use all the skill points which I get from the Air Career program. And after that, I will use all the skill points I have in my redeems here from daily login rewards and stuff like that. So you can see here, there's a lot of stuff. And yeah. And then we need to go from there and look where we get our skill points. So we got another Serpentis Flotilla Admiral. This ship here is the best possible NPC you can come across, because this ship alone gives you 1.1 million bounties. So that is huge for me. But I make billions an hour on my main, so not much fun unless I'm PvPing. KK, when you do, I give you Omega. That would be very nice. Because the first thing I would do when I have Omega, I would set up planetary interaction. Because so much is locked behind Omega because of planetary interaction. And this would make it possible for me to produce my own nanite paste to use in faction warfare. This would also make it possible to produce combat probes, because I have the blueprint, but I need... Oh no, those were ice. I need ice mining for that. I would need to mine ice, but I could produce some ice miners to get strontium clathrates, which I need to build combat probes. And after I have combat probes, then I can do very funny stuff. For example, I can search for other people's MTUs, which they have left in space, and see if I can find anything good when I shoot them. Or I can find AFK players in nullsec or lowsec. That's also a plus. So yeah, really looking forward to this. So let's see. Currently we have about, a little bit less than half durability on my Imperial multi-frequency lasers, which I have got in faction warfare. So that's why I have another flight of multi-frequency lenses in my cargo hold, because if those wear out, I don't want to be want to suddenly be standing there with my pants down. Oh, you used your LP for factions. Nice. I had some previous episodes. I believe it was 40 and 41, something like that, where I went into faction warfare to get some faction drones for my arbitrator, because I wanted to increase the DPS. Arbitrator. Look here. I believe I have some faction drones now. Yes, exactly. I got some Imperial Navy acolytes and also some Imperial Navy infiltrators. And while I was doing that, I thought... and also I was recommended to get some lenses from a viewer. So I thought, why not do this? And I farmed some more loyalty points and got myself some Imperial Navy lenses. Unfortunately, they're like half worn out now. So if they are completely worn out, then I will need to go back to faction warfare, grind more loyalty points, and get another flight of those. And last time we were really, really lucky, because we had a wormhole from Gonditza to Perniainen, I believe was the system, which is like 1 or 2 jumps away from the faction warfare zone. So that was like easy access to faction warfare. I don't, otherwise I will need to jump 19 or 18 jumps. Like it's not that close. Although I must admit, we were doing, we needed to do faction warfare for the Amar faction, because we needed like the lenses and stuff like that. And but I'm not limiting myself to go for the Amar missions and Amar faction warfare zone, because Elara, although she is a Amar noble woman and she was born in a rich family, she has run away from her father. And also, she is not a big fan of slavery. So, if you have watched the previous streams, you will have seen that Elara, from time to time, will also decline missions she is giving by NPCs if they involve too much slavery, or, for example, if they are too closely related to her own fate. Because there were some missions, level 3 missions, which we did, where we were asked to go and capture a daughter of a rich household, and which has run away, and bring them back to her parents, so she can be married to the heir of another household. And Elara did not accept this mission, or I think she even declined it. She did not accept it, but she also declined it, and took the faction standing loss for that. But this is something, Elara has morals, and she's not going to do this. But yeah, that Amar Victor. But yeah, that is ethnically dubious. KK, I gotta go now. Good luck on your stream. Thank you, Lion's Blade. And yeah, have a good time, and maybe catch you next time. So let's see what we have got here in the Serpentis Rex. So, now I remember what I was about to say. Tomorrow, another streamer called the Welsh Delboy, I will give a shout out to him. So, the Welsh Delboy. Here. If you're able, please give this man a follow. He's also a really cool streamer. And tomorrow, we're going to do a little special with him, because he has invited us to do some level 4 missions with other pilots, all in T1 fitted ships. Because last time I tasked him to try out basically a level 4 mission in Elara's shoes. So he had to fit a arbitrator with Tech 1 and meta version modules and faction drones. And then he needed to do a level 4 mission. And he was successful in that. And he really liked it. So tomorrow he will do a stream where he is inviting everybody to join him in T1 fitted ships to do some level 4 missions. Oh, nice. What time? My alt is in his corp. It is, let me think about it, 9 a.m. Eve time. He will start at 9 a.m. Eve time, and I will be able to join and also stream at the same time from, I believe it's 2 to 3 hours for that, from that time. So, yeah, I probably won't be able to attend the whole time, but I will be able to attend part of it. This will not be a episode of Elara's journey, but this will be like a special stream. Oh, nice! We got another one of those. Look, we got an enduring warp disruption field generator. We also got one at the start of the stream. Crazy. Our luck is really, really good today. Let's loot this. And let's go to the next belt. Or let's drop the loot real quick. We are at 7, so let's dock. Drop off the loot, and then we'll get back. And I will draw the winner now for the giveaway in 5 minutes. So if you haven't entered the giveaway for a Red Force Dramiel skin, if you are interested, please type !buy node as one word, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. You have 5 more minutes, and On 9 p.m. Eve time, I will draw the winner. Exclamation mark, I know. And not I know, Lord Ravianti. Let me show you. It's by note. Sorry if I misspelled it. And hey, Battle Bluebird. Welcome. Yeah, now you got it right. Okay. Maybe, Stoffel, we need to create some kind of either a timer or a command to show people what is the right command, because somehow I'm not able to pronounce this correctly, and there are always people which don't get the command right. Like, this is not a fault of you, this is much more a fault of me not being able to pronounce this correctly. Okay, so let's drop off the loot here. And Stoffel, if I forget to draw the winner, just draw the winner at 9 p.m. Eve time. Because I have a very, very bad short-term brain. And if I say something like, oh, I need to remember, in 5 minutes later, I will have forgotten this. I'm pretty crazy. I need to write down all the things which I need to remember in my real life, because otherwise I will forget them. Yeah, that's how my life is. We can pin a message in chat next time you start. That's a very good idea, Stoffel. We will do this for the next giveaway. We still have more time, so I believe once the first giveaway has concluded, we will do another giveaway for another skin. I just need to find out which skins I still have lying around, which are not from ships which I actually use myself. And yeah, then we'll go for it from there. So I have dropped everything, so let's undock now. And while the ad is playing, we will warp back to another belt. I believe we were at 7, so 6 would be the next one.
Warp drive active.
How much do we have? 236 now. So after 20 minutes, I believe we will have around 20 million. So the Vitalk, if you remember it, was actually not that bad. I made 20 million in about half an hour. I think that was way better than the is we're doing here. Not your fault for my misunderstanding. Also, I'm playing Dune Awakening. Ah, okay, so you're playing something next to. Okay, I see that. I haven't had a look at Dune Awakening because I have very limited time at the moment. And I'm usually only available in like late evenings. And that's why I'm starting my stream always on Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eve time. Tomorrow, we will see if that will be possible. Because I'll also stream tomorrow, like I said, at 9 a.m. I will join Delboy in his stream. But I'm also trying out League of Legends at the moment again. I had played it in the past, but I've lost access to my old account. So I had to create a new one. Hey, congratulations, Pixel Trace. I would need your IGN so I can send you the skin. I am out of work and some friends generously purchased me a copy, so I am farming hard to help them progress faster. Oh, very cool. I would like to have some friends to play such games. But yeah, I don't have. So that's why I usually play those alone. It's Amaliath. For the future pixel trace, you can also use the command !IGN and put your in-game name behind. And then you can use !IGN in the future, and it will just shout out your in-game name short term. And if you do this, then it will shout out your IGN next time you do this. For example, if I do it here, you see IGN Ilara VRL. So exactly, now you're registered. Okay, cool. So let me set up the contract real quick. We had where it is Red Force. It was a Red Force Dremel skin. I want to create the contract. And I'm alive. Probably this one. You have 1 week to claim it. After, if you haven't claimed the prize after 1 week, I will have to redraw the winner. Because unfortunately, as an alpha character, I only have 1 contract slot. So I can't do more than 1 prize sent out if there's still 1 contract pending. That is a problem. So yeah, unfortunately you have 1 week to claim it, and then I will have to give it out. So if one of you wins in the next giveaway, which we are doing today, then if the prize hasn't been claimed yet, I will take down a note in my notepad here. So I have a utilities notepad, which is called Outstanding Giveaways. And I will note down the prizes and the in-game names, so I will send them out as soon as the contracts are available again. So, unfortunately, no NPCs in this belt as well. So let me see. For the next giveaway, which skin could we give away? We have... It does show we still have a Red Force skin. I'm not sure if that is true. I think that hasn't updated yet. I'm not trusting this one. Let's go for a... We don't want to give out Harbinger skins. Those are mine. But I still have some more skins for the No. Damavik. Why not? We have a Damavik skin. Maybe I could send out the Damavik skin. Or let's do the other ones first. Yeah, let's go with the Myrmidon. We have a Myrmidon Aurora Universalis skin. So, Stoffel, please set up a giveaway for the Myrmidon Aurora Universalis skin. And this will be the next skin we're giving away. Okay. Keep at range 4,000. Ah, nice. You also registered your in-game name. Stoffel, are you here? Because if not, I will do it myself. Just need to have confirmation if you're here or not. Ah, there you are. Okay. Ah, you got it wrong. You can't use spaces, like white space between the words. So you will have to put dashes or something else between. I also fell in the same trap. That's why I know that. So let's see. Ah, come on. Still not close enough to get into the orbit. Yeah, now we should be able to get into the orbit and not be shot by this. No. Let me show you. So you do it like this. Yeah. This is how you do it. Okay, so now you can put up a pinned note, a pinned message with the buy note command, so people know how to write it down. That would be very helpful. Thank you. Come on. Almost. And of course, you're the first one to enter yourself. Okay, so giveaway is open. You can use !buy note as Stoffel has pinned it to enter the giveaway for a Myrmidon Aurora Universalis skin. It looks like this here. So you will have a purple and turquoise Myrmidon with these green stuff left and right. Looks quite cool, to be honest. Okay, we have got all the stuff. Now I just need to loot the Rex here. Unfortunately, I don't have my coercer with the tractor beams down here, since that is still in low sec, and I don't feel like flying 20 jumps or 15 jumps, I believe it was, to get my salvaging coercer down here. So that's why we need to slow boat to the Rex and loot them. But I think we can do a poll. Do you know how to do polls, Stoffel? Because I would like to set up a poll for what content we're going to do after a poll like this one here. Maybe I'm pronouncing this wrong. I think this is pronounced poll. Like where you have multiple options and people can vote. Because I don't really know what we're going to do after this one. And after we have completed all the belts in nullsec here, I would do something different after that. And I have something in mind, but I would like you guys to vote for what you would like to do. What you would like Elara to do. Oh. Like, I'm not sure if you're able to do this, Stoffel, or if I need to give you, like, certain permissions to do that. But I'll just do it myself, and then you can see if you're able to do such things yourself at the moment. So let me see. Oh, we have another rear admiral. Yeah, I can. What options do you want? I first would say the first thing that comes in mind is that we're going after the mining missions. We still have some mining missions here to complete the industrialist air career goal. Or we could do air career 8 missions, but basically complete industrialist air career program. And the other thing I have in mind is going into faction warfare. I don't know if we have enough ships to do that. Like, that would be something I need to check real quick. Punisher. How much Punishers do we have? We have 1 Punisher in RZ, and we have 1 Punisher in Semela. But this one is probably fitted for PvE, right? Yeah, but we could refit this one. So we have 2 Punishers to go for to do faction warfare with. And a third thing I'm thinking about is doing Vitok trading, like drug trafficking. Because this is also very good for making ISK, but this basically involves me going from station to station, buying trade goods and selling them on another station for a bigger price. All NPC orders, of course, since we're not using the market. So this would be the 3 options I'm currently thinking about. So give it like 10 minutes maybe, and after that we'll see. Okay, so here's the Commodore. The Commodore is the ship I was talking earlier. It only gives 650,000 ISK. So although it's as tanky as the other battleships, it has a lot less bounty payout. And we are currently drifting out of the orbit. So that is not good. And yeah, don't know why it is like that, but basically we waste the same amount of time to do those, but we get a lot less bounties from it. Ah, thank you. Drug trafficking. If people don't know what I mean by that, that will be funny. And also mining missions in the complete app career program industrialist is the same, but I'll just add those together. So let's see. So if you're interested, please join the poll and vote for what content you would like me or Elara to do after we have completed belt ratting in Nullsec for today. So what else do we have here? I could loot the wrecks while we're shooting this, since I think that won't be much of a difference. We'll just loot the wrecks here while we're shooting. There is another thing which I should also have put on those, which is scan signatures. Because we could go with my magnate into some wormhole and search for stuff in the wormhole. And maybe we'll find more Triglavian filaments. But let's see. Okay, so currently it's 50-50 between air career program and faction warfare. The thing with faction warfare is we only have 2 frigates. So we can go in. We will most likely focus on farming loyalty points. But if there will be a PvP fight, we will of course try to do it if it is possible. Like if there's a ship I can definitely see I'm not able to kill it right from the D-scan, then I won't be engaging. Because why should I take a losing fight if I'm at a disadvantage because I'm only using Tech 2 and Meta version modules? But if it is a fight I could win potentially, then of course we will take the fight. But we can only do this 2 times, and we will need to fly a lot of jumps in between. Because like I said, Faction Warfare Zone is about 15 to 18 jumps out from Simila. And yeah. So let's see what you guys want after 10 minutes. So this is the middle point. Between the Flotilla Admiral and the Commodore, we have the Rear Admiral. And the Rear Admiral has 950,000 ISK bounty. So this one here, yeah, it's not as much as 1.1 million, but a lot more than 650, I believe it was. So we had 2 hours and 30 minutes. I will need to look how much bounty payouts we have been getting, so I can see basically how much ISK per 20 minutes we were generating. Let me have a look. Transactions last 30 days. Here, look, we have 2.5, 3, 1 and 1. Okay, so we got, let's say on average 2 to 3 million ISK per 20 minutes. Yeah. So that's mostly because we had the 6 million ISK from the Shadow Serpentis ship, which we shot earlier. Oh, come on. This Rear Admiral is going down. So let's see. What is missing for the Soldier of Fortune? We are missing the PvP part. But this requires me to deliver the final blow, which will be hard. Completing a Faction Warfare mission. Join Faction Warfare. I wonder why I haven't got this one. Because I definitely joined the Faction Warfare. Do you guys know that? How I was not able to get this one here? Because we captured a scout complex while being enlisted. We also defended a scout complex. But we didn't get the joint Faction Warfare. Enlist and an Empire faction for Faction Warfare. Yeah, we did this. We went with the Amar. So we should have gotten this one. Is that maybe a bug? And if that is a bug, how can I resolve this? Because otherwise, I think we will need to do something else. Because if the points from this specific goal here are not counting, that means 10 career points less. That means we need to do 10 more career points of any other stuff here. So maybe duels. Or destruction. Yeah, losing ships. I'm not bad at losing ships, so I think we will definitely be able to complete this goal here. Losing ships should really not be that problematic. Come on. But maybe we'll have a real chance, Stoffel, this time in Faction Warfare. Like, the next time I go into Faction Warfare. Because last time I really died because I wasn't able to shoot the drones. And I was shooting on the wrong target because I was too excited to target properly. Maybe this time or next time I'll be able to complete or do this a little bit better. Oh, let's go for the large wreck here. These explosions in Eve are so beautiful. What do we have here? Oh, nice. We got a large compact battery. And another 3 million ISK bounty. How much belts are left? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belts left. So let's warp back to station, drop off the loot, and let's go for the last final 5 belts, which we have here. And since we have, you know what, we don't even need to use our 24-hour cooldown here. Because if I remember it correctly, character interactions, home station, jump clones, jump clone available. You have no jump clones. I believe I had a jump clone here. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought I had a jump clone in this belt here, or in this station. I will double check on this, because what I thought about, I could create a jump clone here and then just delete or self-destruct and go home. Install clone. Skill requirement not met. Oh, we don't have the skill for that. That is problematic. Where it is. Oh, we need infomorph psychology for this. And we don't have the skill book. It's about 1 million, but we need to go to Caridi to buy it. So we could self-destruct home. Or... yeah, I think that's the only way we could do this. We need to self-destruct home, and next time we will bring our capsule back. Okay, so the poll has ended, and you have voted for completing the air career program after we have done the belt rating. And since you have voted for this, I will of course do this. So we will go for the mining missions and complete the air career program for the industrialist first. And after that, we will complete the rest of the missions for the Soldier of Fortune. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this belt was on. This is the next one.
Drive active.
And this, if these are 5 empty belts, then this will be a lot faster than I've planned it. So, again, another reminder, if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, please use the command !BuyNode, and you'll be entered to win a Aurora Universalis skin for the Myrmidon at the moment. So, this is the next one. Let's warp to this.
Drive active.
Ah, look. Nothing in this belt as well. So not much belts left here. Let's warp to this one.
Warp drive active.
And also empty. But we can remove the bookmark. Okay, 2 more belts, and then we're already on our way home. And this belt is empty as well. And the last and final belt we're going to check.
Active.
Come on. Ah, finally. Here we got some reds. Okay. So 1 frigate and 2 battle cruisers. Shouldn't be too bad, since battle cruisers are very bad at hitting me. So we will first take care of the frigate. And yeah, see you guys in 90 seconds, since there is another ad break coming. So new viewers are able to watch without pre-rolls. Okay. But they're going down pretty fast. So this shouldn't take long. The first one is already in hull. We can already move to the next one. And it's gone. And the next one, which is currently missing us, which is nice. So we're able to approach it without being shot. And now we can shoot back. And I just love lasers. They're so cool. Okay, halfway down and almost in a hull. Ah, now it has an armor repairer. Interesting. I thought only the battleships had those, but apparently also battlecruisers can have active armor reps. Didn't know that. Oh, let's see. Okay, we get another one of those. Those are also great to reprocess, since we get not a lot, but quite a few Sidrin, like 250 Sidrin and 125 Megasite we get from these. So those are great for getting Sidrin and Megasite. Not so great on the Tritanium and Pyrite part. But that's what we have the large turrets from the battleships for. If we reprocess those, we will get a lot of minerals. Like, let me show you once you're back in station. Then I can show you how much minerals we were able to get if we would reprocess all the modules we have got here. Oh, nice! We got another one! Warp Disruption Field Generator. We got 3 of those today. Those are such a huge boost to our minerals. Okay, let's warp back to the station, and then I will show you why this here is one of the best modules which Elara can get, and which is very good for us while we're playing as an Ironman. Because this module here has a very good mineral value if we reprocess this. So remember that I only get 50% of the materials shown here. So once I'm in the station and I reprocess all the stuff, let me drop everything but the lenses. And now we deselect everything which is not Amar. Yeah, nice. We can also deselect these. And now look if we reprocess this. So if we reprocess all these modules, it still hasn't calculated. So now it's finished. We would get 1.14 million tritanium, about 570,000 pyrite, 180,000 mexalon, 37,000 or 38,000 rounded isogen, 11,000 noxium, about 6,000 sidrin, and 2.5 thousand megasite, or 2.6 thousand. So those are really big numbers, and we only ratted 2 times here. Like last stream we did a little bit of ratting, and this time we did a little bit of ratting. And now you saw what all modules would give us. And now we will change and only look at what part of that the Warp Disruption Field Generators play. And there you can see that we get around 170,000 tritanium, but we get about about a tenth of the sidrin, and a lot of megasite as well from these here. And also a lot of tritanium, like 90,000 pyrite and 170,000 tritanium. And another big part, which also gives us a lot of minerals, are the large turrets from the battleships. So if I go down here and we have a look at the... Where are those? I believe it's this one. Not this one. It is reprocess. Here, this one. This one gives 34,000 tritanium. So those turrets here, which are on the battleships, also give a really great amount of minerals. So I saw that I got another contract. So let's take a look at the contract. Holy shit, Stoffel. Crazy. You really wanted to donate some skins here, right? Myrmidon, Kronos, Hulk, Ferox, Navy issue. I mean, most of that are probably for giveaways, I believe. Since I can't really use those. I might take the prophecy called Iron if we get a prophecy ourselves. And of course the Harbinger. But other than that, Ferox, Navy, Cyclone, those will all be for future giveaways. If you want any, use them and give away the rest. Thank you so much. I will accept them and they will be put to good use. So now, let's self-destruct ourselves home, since unfortunately we don't have any jump clones. And I think one of the first things we should do before going for the career program will be to get the skill book for creating a jump clone. Because since we have somehow established a second base in nullsec now, we will need a jump clone here. Otherwise, this will be very troublesome. So let's self-destruct. Let's go back to Semela. And let's get... we want a skill book. I also want to have a look at the Vitok prices real quick. Not that I want to trade them right now, just I want to see how the prices are at the moment. Not bad, okay. Prices are looking good. But we will need a venture to do the mining missions. And this one is not fitted at all, so we will need to refit this one. And where is my industry? Have we produced... Oh, look, my material efficiency research has finished. So, first I need to get things straight in my head. We almost have 250 million, so that goal is almost completed. But I wanted to get my venture fitted for mining. So I will need mining lasers, 2 of those. I will need some drones. So let's see if I have some acolytes here. Yes. Okay, acolytes are in the drone bay. Do I have a medium shield extender? Yes, indeed, I have one. But I don't have a second one. So I should produce a second one. 12 minutes. And the next thing you said last time, I should use an afterburner instead of a micro warp drive on the venture, right? So I will go and look for a afterburner, which I somehow should have here. We have a compact one and have 2 enduring ones. So since we have 3 of those, let's just stick with the compact one. And we still don't have the skills to use a mining laser upgrade. Laser upgrade. Upgrade. Okay, it's not here. So, damage control. Is it in the low slot container? I somehow thought that I had a damage control, but apparently I don't have a damage control. I do have a damage control. Okay. So let's put the damage control here. We still have 1 empty mid slot. So unfortunately, since we don't have a medium shield extender, we will go and search for a hardener. So we got an... what the hell? A hardener. We got an enduring multispectrum. So let's take this one. And this one should be fit for mining missions, I hope. So let's undock. But first we will go to Coridi and get the skill book for infomorph psychology. Which should be right around the corner. But, right. I wanted to do something. Because you were reminding me, Stoffel, I haven't forgot about this. I should get and do a copy of the Coercer blueprint. And since the research on the arbitrator material efficiency has completed, we will go and get the copy of the coercer started. So what I need is the coercer blueprint, which is here. And I need to fly over to my research station. And I'll start this one there. By the way, do we have a skin for the Venture? We do have a skin. We have the Kildari Industrial and the Galente Industrial. Unfortunately, there is no... Oh, there is an Amar Industrial. But we just don't have it yet. So let's take the Kildari Industrial. Looks a little bit cooler than the yellow one.
Docking permission requested.
So,
docking request accepted.
Here we are. And let's get the arbitrator. So this one has 7% material efficiency and 10% time efficiency now. And this time we will use the blueprint for the coercer and we'll do a copy. So if we do 20 runs, this will take 1 day to complete and cost us 30,000 ISK. I think that is not too bad. Or Stuffle, would you advise less than 20 copies here? Because I think 20 copies will take us a long time. Like, we won't need 20 coercers right away. So I believe 20 copies should be fine. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I think we'll just stick with the 20 copies then. But I cannot use this blueprint from the current location. Ah, because I need to put it in the item hangar. I see. Wait. Why do we have 2 magnet? Oh, that's a copy. Ah, I see. So I made a copy for the air career program. So that's why we have 2 of those. I just wondered for a moment why we had 2 magnet blueprints here. But that's actually a copy. Okay, so now we can start the copy. Should be plenty and just takes a day to make. Okay, then we'll start and we do 20 copies of this blueprint. And then next time we can get this. So let's get our mining missions done. But first, I want to get the skill book for the Infomorph Psychology. Thank you so much, Stuffle. I think, where are those? Oh no, I can activate them even if I'm not there. So let's set our route to where it is, Berta. You should also be able to use the new emotes, Stuffle. You could have a look at the new emotes. I had some custom-made emotes made for this channel. Like, there are only a few. There might be some more in the future. But I just started with a few and will build from there. Yes, you found the hype emoji. Nice. Okay, cool. So let me see those skins for the Venture. And I will activate all of them. Activate. And activate. And activate. Okay. So now I should be able to change my skin. I just need to jump. This one looks Very cool. Radioactive reclamation. Equinox. Ooh. Honestly, this doesn't look bad. Equinox era. Cool. And what was the last one? Amar Industrial. Yeah. Like, this one doesn't look bad, but honestly... This one or this one? I think we go with the radioactive one today and we'll change it for the future. Because I also like the other one. So let's jump to Coridi. And get ourselves our book for infomorph psychology. So Elara is able to read it and to be able to learn about how to use jump clones. Because apparently I thought we had this knowledge, but it looks like Elara does not has this knowledge. Wait, is there another contract? No. Why is this blinking? Okay. Just a weird bug here. So, in Coridi, that's why we go here. There is something called a school. And this school allows Elara to buy books on certain topics she can read about. And this way she's able to learn new stuff. Because since we are doing kind of a lore-oriented or story-driven approach, I have not used the direct injection feature. So we are getting every skill book ourselves in a school, and then Elara has to learn the skill by reading the book manually. We're not injecting skills from the overview. This will be this will come later, most likely. No, this will not come. The skill points will come later, but we will still go and get skill books. So let's look for infomorph psychology. Oh, it costs 1 million ISK. We'll take this. And let's start reading the book. So it's only one level. Infomorph psychology. And it should be ready in 20 minutes. So next time we should be able to do a jump clone. So, where we are able to do mining missions. Let me see. Agent and missions, mission agents, mining agents. We need level 1 mining agents. And we want them to be very close. We have them in Akban and Habu. Okay. We also do any faction. Look, there's one in Galnafsat. So let's do these ones here. Since they are in Galnafsat and they're a little bit closer. Oh, way cool. I'm not sure if that's the skin. Let me just undo the skin. Because that looked way too cool that the lights were forming stripes when I jumped. I want to see if this is also the case with the standard skin. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, it looks like this is also the case with the standard skin. I just haven't paid attention to that. Oh, it's not. Okay, crazy. So this one here really made it a lot more brighter. So since we have one more jump, we can have a look. and see if that makes a difference. Come on. Oh, look, there are 2 people here. Resident T1 and Violent Red. Both are parts of the Alliance only fleets. That's why we have them set to terrible standing. Because they have been part of some ganking happening here. So that's why I have added them to the friend list and set them to terrible standing. So, let me have a look. Okay, it's almost... Let's do in 8 minutes. Stuffle, please draw the winner for the giveaway in 8 minutes. So if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, you can still do it by using ! by node. And you'll be entered for a Aurora Universalis skin for the Myrmidon, which is funny because there is a Myrmidon just here in this system. So let's see what these mining missions are about. Here, look. These yellow lights, I think those weren't on the other venture.
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so we are here. Let's see what the mission agents have in place for us. So, mining mission level 1. Asteroid catastrophe. We need your help right away. We're calling on all ship commanders in this region. A huge asteroid has crashed in one of our stations. The station itself and most of the inhabitants are lost. The asteroid is particularly deadly in that it contains a huge quantity of ogumeme, a rare and extremely toxic ore. We need someone to mine out the ogumeme to rescue crews. So rescue crews can go in there and retrieve the survivors. I have uploaded a bookmark to your People and Places databank. I use it to find the crash site and then use a survey scanner to locate the Augumeme, mine it all and bring the ore back. Okay. How far off your BPO are you? Hey, Delboy! Great you're here. Welcome. I hope you had a great day. I am at 241 million out of the 585 million I need. So we almost hit the goal of the 250 million ISK, which I've set as a side goal. Also, Delboy, if you want, you can still enter the giveaway for a Myrmidon Aurora Universalis skin. I did, thanks. So, I already informed the chat that tomorrow on 9 AM I will be joining your little fleet for missions with my arbitrator, most likely. And that will be cool. But I most likely will only be able to join for like 3 hours probably, because then I need to do stuff around the house and with my kids. So yeah, I will be able to join for some time. I will also stream at the same time if you're fine with that. Just because I've said that everything that happens around Alara I want to stream, so people have everything recorded. All good. Okay. Like, I would really I would really like to use the stream together feature from Twitch, but since I haven't used it and you said you haven't be able to make it work, that will probably be an issue. Okay, let's see. I will look at the helpful hints here. When mining for specific minerals, you can often use the overview to help. Click the small white arrow beside the word overview. Okay, this is just basic stuff. You can click... Oh, but this I didn't know, actually. You can right-click the type of asteroid in your overview and select Remove from Overview. Keep doing this until only the type you want is left in your overview. Furthermore, if you plan to mine this type of ore regularly, you can click the overview arrow again and select Save Current Type Selection As. Type in whatever names seems appropriate. Now you can return to this setting anytime you want to simply be using the overview arrow, select Load Name. Okay, cool. I haven't used the overview in that way for mining asteroids, but maybe that's a cool thing to do. So, Dale boy, you missed our little trip in Nullsec today. We went belt ratting again, and I've come across a Shadow Serpentis battleship, and it dropped me a Shadow Serpentis heavy stasis grappler. So I've got this faction module here, but unfortunately I'm not really able to use it. But now I have it. And better to have it than not to have it, I believe. Okay, so we need to mine a specific ore here, which is called Argumeme. Haven't found it yet. Ah, here it is, 20 kilometers away. Technically, tomorrow is kinda a salute to you. Thank you. So here. I salute. You mean because of the last time we where you did the, what was it called, the level 4 mission with your arbitrator? The only thing, Delboy, we need to talk about is about the standings, because I know that is probably frustrating for everybody else which is joining. Maybe there is a way to around that. Just I don't want to receive any standings, but everyone else could share their missions. Like, I don't need the mission rewards. I will just go for the bounties. This will be enough payment for me. I don't know if that is possible, like that you could exclude me from getting the standings in the fleet. Sadly, I'm at work tomorrow. Sad face. Yeah, that is sad, Stoffel, unfortunately. 9 a.m. is also pretty soon. Like, normally I wouldn't be able to attend at such a time, but I talked with my wife, or with Mrs. Wombat, so to say, and I also need to change the stream title real quick, since we're not doing any more mining, so we're doing mining missions. Area program. Let's change the stream title so people know what we're doing here. And we call it mining now. Mining. Indeed. Okay, so that is possible. And Stoffel has drawn the winner, and the winner is Lord Revanite, or Lord Revanite. Are you here, Lord Revanite? Yeah, you are here. Nice. So I know you told me your in-game name earlier, but I just would ask you to tell it me again. Since I'm not that good, like I said earlier. I have problems with my short-term brain. Nazgul Lancer. The Myrmidon looks cool. Yeah, it looks very cool. I must admit that. So let me look. Myrmidon. So here we have it. The Myrmidon Aurora Universalis skin. Trade contract and private. And since Stoffel really went out and donated a lot more skins, we also now have a Myrmidon Navy Arcombine Horizon skin, and also a Myrmidon Navy issue Inner Zone Vanguard skin to give away, which also look very cool. But those won't be given away today. Those are for a future giveaway. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see, like how it goes. You can always use channel points to force a giveaway. I just need to see how much I have it. Currently it's set to 15,000 channel points. Otherwise, I will just do it whenever I feel like it. It still says I need to mine Ogmame. Am I doing it wrong? It doesn't... The mission did not state how much I need to mine, right? $3,600. Okay, so 3,600 units. That means we should be ready anytime soon. Yeah, thank you so much, Stoffel, for being so generous with skins. And also, Delboy, before you were here, there was a very friendly viewer called Lion's Blade, and he gifted me another skin, which I want to show off, since that's the only thing I can show off, which is a Arbitrator Purity of the Throne skin. So this one here, I've also got today. This is not the skin. This is the skin. It looks like this. So it's a very, very white skin. No worries, buddy. I have plenty to hand out. That is good to know. So if I ever get dry on skins, I just need to beg you. So let's complete our mining mission here. Sure, you only need to ask. I will do. Like, if you offer that, of course I will ask. But so far I still have a lot of skins to give away, so we have some time until we run dry of skins. So let's see. Let's complete the mission. And great work. I'll send the rescue crews. I'm sure the families of the survivors will be delighted that you helped save their children's life, helped to save their lives, and we might even find some way to use the Augumene. My skin cans are bulging at the seams. As soon as I'm done mining, about 5 minutes, I will get into Eve and accept that contract. Yeah, sure, Lord Ravenite. Thank you. That would be great. Oh, look. They said they want to try out the Augumene, and now they have Augumene Allergen. Well, I need someone who can handle a ship, but who also knows how to rip ore. If you can do that, then we might be able to come to agreement. You've heard of Augumene ore before. It's not too common because it's too costly to refine safely. Thing is, though a team of scientists working for Core Complexion Inc. think they've figured out a way to do it cheaply, we need someone to procure some of the ore. Though, so they can run some tests. Interested? Of course are we interested. And 333 units is really not that much, so that should be a lot faster than the last mission. There is one skin, Stuffle, I would really like to have for the arbitrator, but I'm not sure if you even have this skin or if it's even possible to get this skin anymore. Let me have a look at the skins. Not this one. No, not this one. I believe it's this one here. The Abyssal Glory. But I don't think it is possible to get this skin anymore, right? They were handed out as a kind of special reward to PvP players. At least I remember someone told me that.
Warp drive active.
Also, I did some fiddling with the in-game what is called with the in-game skin tool, where you can create a skin yourself. And I have created a skin. It looks cool. Unfortunately, I'm not able to create it myself, but maybe in the future we will be able to do this. Here, have a look. So this is what the skin currently looks like for the arbitrator. Doesn't this look cool? But unfortunately, I don't have the skills to build this skin myself. So that's why, even if I would be able to do it, I can't do it. Because I would need skills, and I think it also costs plaques to do this. But yeah, I tried out some stuff, and like, I'm really bad at doing such things. I just ran through the randomizer as long, like a few times, until something looked promising, and then I basically started from there and built on that. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, Skinner needs Plex. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, look, there are some Blood Raiders coming in. So this time we need to handle some rats. But we also have 2 Acolytes this time to work on this. So if they decide to come close, we have 2 Acolytes to teach them a lesson. We just need to wait. How much more mining missions do we need to do until we have the air career program completed for the industrialist? Okay, we need one more for the second node, and this will give 15. And we are currently at 710, so that will be 725. So we still need another 50 points to complete the industrialist. We could also do some career mission agents, but I believe it will be easier to do the mining mission agents. Or how much mining mission agents do we need to do for that? 20. Then maybe the career mission agents are easier. Because this one gives 20. This one gives another 20. And this one gives another 20. So we could do like 3 missions and then we would be finished. And somehow my acolytes are not really doing a lot of damage. Oh, they already destroyed one. That's why I thought they didn't do good damage. But actually they did very good damage. And we already finished the mission. So let's get our little... Oh, but wait. We can finish the rats. I will go for the wreck here. And in the meantime, my drones can finish the Blood Reaver. And I will try to get the rest, which is in the can here. Maybe it's something good. Maybe not. We don't know. Could be something cool. And 11. Still a few more kilometers to go through. Not bad. And this one. Are those, by the way, the Blood Raiders speaking? I hear like crushed voices in the background. Like if they were speaking through radio. Not sure if those are just background noises of Eve or those were from the NPCs. Would be interesting to know. Okay, so another blood wreck. So far we haven't got anything good. Only the small remote capacitor transmitter maybe. But we'll still take everything we can. It would be a waste otherwise. So let's go back to Galnavsat and hand in the mission. Okay, so... And since we have completed now the little short-term goal here of mining agents 4 out of 5, and we completed this little node here, I think that is actually a great time, since if you look at the clock on top of the stream, it's already past midnight, and if I want to be awake and ready tomorrow for your stream, Delboy, then I will need to go to sleep soon. So I think I'll dock here and then we will search for someone to raid today. I have someone in mind. Just need to see if he's online. And he is indeed. And thank you, Lord Revenate.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So, if you want to join the chaos tomorrow, be sure to be there at about 9 a.m., maybe a little bit later. And also, maybe I'll keep you posted tomorrow evening, like normally at 7 p.m. Eve time, as always. Maybe I'll make it, maybe I not. Usually I post schedule updates on Discord, so if you don't want to miss any updates to the schedule and also want to be notified about surprise streams and stuff like that, and also, yeah, just chat about your day, I'll be happy to do this. You are invited to join my Discord, which is here. So let's start the conversation and complete the mission. And now we stay at 725 out of 750. So only 25 points missing for this one here. And then we have 3 of the 4 air career goals completed. I need to fit out another cruiser for tomorrow. Yeah, I can't fit another cruiser. I will have to use my cruiser here. Is it worth doing all those? Yes, Lord Revenite. It is worth because, look down here. You see, you get skill points. If you're an alpha pilot, you get all the skill points below. So 125,000, 100,000, 75,000, and 50,000. And also for completing any of those goals completely, like the whole circle, you will get another 100,000 skill points. And if you're an Omega, you will get all the Omega rewards. That means you will get basically double the rewards. You get 200,000 for completing each circle, and also double the rewards in the reward tracks down here. So there is a lot of free skill points to be, to be able to get here. Okay, I think you have accepted the contract, which is great. Thank you. Okay, so thank you guys for turning in today. It was a lot of fun. And like I said, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the special stream with Delboy, or tomorrow evening for the usual stream where we will continue the Elara's journey. So I hope you have enjoyed the time we have spent together today. And I will now raid over to Sniper Chris, which has been also which is also a very nice guy. And yeah, he's trying to get to Eve partner. So maybe if you want, help him to get there. And yeah, let's meet in the future. And thank you, Delboy. And yeah, thank you for breaking the 150 followers. So, raid is started. And I think the last thing I want to say is, yeah, thank you all for joining again. And hope to see you next time. So have a good night and goodbye.